Yo, what's going on? Jan Moses here from Broth Cindy, bringing you another episode of the Blueprint series. Now, I want to start today's episode by talking about the moment of the month drop for the month of February, and that is headlined by, as you can see, Dark Matter, Ja Morant. And I think you got to start there. I am pretty shocked that we got Ja Morant as a Dark Matter card. I thought we were going to get him as a Galaxy Opal, maybe 98 rated. But for him to get a Dark Matter card with a quick release and a pretty good dribble style and really good badges is honestly a pleasant surprise. So shout out to 2K for giving us a Ja Morant card that's a Dark Matter. I know there are going to be people in the MyTeam community that are going to be frustrated that our reward card is a 6'3" Ja Morant and that it isn't a 6'8" Luka Doncic card. I didn't think we were going to get Luka after he got that Dark Matter card on Friday for 6 series. And to the people that are complaining that Ja Morant is not going to be a good point guard card because he's a 6'3" point guard, my only response to that is stop being an idiot. Ja Morant has, as I mentioned, incredible ratings, very good badges, and really nice animations. And I don't know if you guys have played against the limited Ja Morant Pink Diamond card as much as I have. Limited meaning the limited reward card, I believe from Season 2. But that Ja Morant card in the right hands was an absolute menace in terms of he would finish on literally everybody. His release was pretty nice. I struggled with his release, but everyone else that I played against, for some reason, just greened with him against me constantly. And I just think that this Ja Morant card is going to be amazing. And in a way, for me, it's kind of fitting that I struggled so much greening that release on the Pink Diamond Ja Morant. Now we have a Ja Morant whose release is on quick. I'm personally very excited to use this card. I also don't view myself as a competitive MyTeam player in any way. I mean, sure, whenever I play games, I'm a competitive person by nature because I try to win, obviously. But I don't play unlimited. The only online game modes I play are TTO and Clutch Time, and I enjoy them. Like, if you look at my records, like 301 and 54, pretty good. 332 and 26. I think these are two pretty good records. If you disagree, let me know. I don't really care, but let me know. And I feel like Ja Morant is going to be very viable. I don't like that people are out here complaining that, oh, Ja Morant's not 6'8". He can't be a good point guard. Like, kiss my ass. Relax. Let's quickly go over the agendas for the players, because the one thing I really want to why am I struggling so much today? The one thing I really want to point out is the online agendas. I feel like are a little harder than the Devin Booker ones, but they're still very much attainable. The first true multiplayer related agenda, since I don't count playing a multiplayer game as a multiplayer agenda because you don't have to win, is the Trey Man 30 points in multiple multiplayer games. I feel like that shouldn't be too bad. He's an Amethyst card, so I'm cool with that. You work your way down the list, and you'll get to a couple of the ones that I'm not looking forward to doing. I do not like getting steals with players in this game, but, I mean, hey, Gary Payton II getting 6 steals shouldn't be too bad, given that Gary Payton I has gotten plenty of steals for me in my team this year. So I'm, in a way, I guess, maybe looking forward to this, although kind of not. And then getting 18 rebounds in multiple multiplayer games with Wendell Carter Jr. is going to be annoying because I'm getting PTSD, Vietnam War style flashbacks of trying to get 17 rebounds with Sadiq Bey in multiplayer games. I think it was only TTO. And then I had to get, I think, 30 rebounds with maybe it was Yusuf Nurkic or Andrew Bogut or both in clutch time games. So to only have to get 18 rebounds with a center who's going to be a diamond, I think he can probably shoot threes. This Wendell Carter, I haven't really looked at the ratings for these cards. That shouldn't be too bad. And then the rest of these are pretty easy. I mean, again, 3-pointers in multiplayer games, 38 points in multiplayer games. I like that they aren't specific in terms of telling you what game mode you have to do these in. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Like, if you like playing TTO, you can take Wendell Carter into TTO. If you like clutch time, take him into clutch time, you know? And same thing with all of these. Like, if you want to get these 38 points, I mean, I'd rather do this in TTO, but maybe I'd rather do Wendell Carter's in clutch time. So I like that they're not locking you into one particular online game mode for these multiplayer related agendas. So that's really nice. I mean, I think this one with Brandon Ingram is maybe one of the few, if not the only, multiplayer agenda that's tied to one specific online game mode. And then Ty Halliburton, I just think it's nice to, you know, kind of document how far 2K has come with these moment of the month agendas because, you know, I was complaining a month or so ago about having to get 11 blocks with Marcus Camby in online play, or getting 5 4-pointers with Devontae Graham and Tim Hardaway Sr. And then we had to get assists. I think it was with a ruby or an amethyst, maybe a diamond, Jose Calderon, and that Jose Calderon card absolutely sucked. So to have to get 16 assists online with a pink diamond Ty Halliburton is pretty damn nice compared to having to get those 10 assists online with Jose Calderon, Knicks legend Jose Calderon. So, huge W relating to this list. My one issue, well, actually I have two issues. We'll start with the smaller one, is the fact that we get 5 diamonds and 5 pink diamonds at the top end of this set. And of those 10 players, 5 of them are point guards, which is a little annoying, especially given that our final reward, John Morant, is a point guard as well. It is what it is. Like, they're still going to be pretty usable cards, but, it would have been nice if we had cards that would be more viable to use after we're done completing this set. I love that Jaren Jackson Jr. card, and the only reason why I'm not using him anymore is because I sniped a Yi Jianlian 2 weeks ago or so. But if I didn't have Yi, I would have definitely been using Jaren Jackson Jr. still. My other gripe, which is significantly larger and is probably it's a pretty big deal as to why I wanted to talk about this agenda and these players, is the fact that we didn't get a Moments RJ Barrett card. I know he only played in 6 games in the month of February, but one of those 6 games included a 46-point performance, and I know it was in a loss, against Miami. 46 points is 46 points. That performance was an incredible performance. It was his career high. It made no sense to me that he did not get a card, because the way Moments of the Month is supposed to work, to my understanding, is if a player has a really good game, they're in contention to get a card. And I think 46 points is more than just a really good game. And yes, again, I know he only played in 6 games, but again, if Moments of the Month works the way I think it should work, if RJ Barrett only played that one game against Miami and then took the rest of the month off, he should have still gotten a card, because 46 points is an incredible feat to accomplish in a game. Now, maybe we're going to get an RJ Barrett card in the next week or so on one of the next Friday promos, and I'll probably be happier, because while I'll have to pay for that RJ Barrett card, he's probably going to be statted better and have better badges and animations than if he got a Moments of the Month pink diamond card, for example. So maybe he gets a pink diamond, maybe he gets a Galaxy Opal. I kind of hope he gets a pink diamond so that he'll be a cheaper card and I can just cop him and have him for fun. And it's funny, when I saw that we were not getting an RJ Barrett, my first thought was what I just mentioned, which was, well, he's going to be involved in a promo coming in the next couple of weeks. Kind of like in the same way that, when we thought we were going to get Nikola Jokic as the January Moments of the Month headliner, but it ended up being Devin Booker, and then a couple of Fridays after, during the All-Star promo, we got a Galaxy Opal Jokic. I'm seeing the same sort of trajectory for RJ, at least that's what makes sense to me. And I put a bid late last night, a very, very small bid, I think, compared to what Kawhi's been going for, on a dark matter, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi is, well, as of last night, Kawhi was going for like $450K for an unbadged up, no diamond contract or diamond shoe added version of himself. And if you see right now, 353, he's down in price a little bit, which is really nice. This one, let's just take a look. He has hyperdrive. Like, this is actually pretty damn good. I got my RJ, geez, I wish. RJ, you'll be coming home soon, I promise. I got a Kawhi Leonard late last night for, I bid 340, 350 on him, and I got him for whatever this is, I guess 3,000, we'll call it 3,000. My God, I'm struggling today. 348K, roughly, which I'm definitely cool with, given that earlier in the day, he was ending at like 450K plus. So I will happily add that Kawhi Leonard to my team. I may as well go ahead and, I got an achievement for getting a Dark Matter. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and redeem all these on my Dynamic Ratings player snipes and some 6 series snipes. I'm going to leave the contracts here for a second, because I know that I could have waited a day and I could have bought Kawhi Leonard later today, and I could have gotten one with, diamond contracts, diamond shoes, whatever. But I don't really care about the diamond shoes. I have plenty of diamond shoe colorways that I can put together. And I kind of think diamond contracts are pretty overrated right now. Let's take a look at what diamond contracts are going for, actually. I am pretty curious. not gold. Let's go to diamonds. Let's see. Are they still really, really pricey? So they're 15K right now, diamond contracts, which is pretty nice because they were going for like 18K, a little while ago. Instead of spending 15K on diamond contracts, what I've been doing and what I'd rather do is buy silver contract stacks at what I've been buying them at is between 1,000 and 1,400 MT per stack. In case you don't know, a stack of contracts are 20 contracts basically that you can buy at once. And if I buy a stack of silver contracts for 1,000 MT, that math comes out to 12.5 MT per contract. And if I buy them for 1,400, it's 17.5, which is pretty damn good. So, I mean, let's just quickly do the math right here. Let's say you buy a diamond contract right now for 15,000, right? So, if you buy, so you can basically buy 10 silver contract stacks for 15,000 MT if you buy them for 1,500 MT a pop. And if you do the math and work it out, I think that's 800 contracts. So let's say if you wanted to put all the contracts you buy on one player, like that Kawhi Leonard that I just bought, I could, if I wanted to, get 800 contracts for 15K if I buy them all at that price that I mentioned at 1,500 MT, and then play with my Kawhi. And then that also gives me flexibility because if I don't want to run my Kawhi as often, or if I don't play 800 games with my Kawhi Leonard and I end up moving him out of my lineup for whatever reason, then I can put those contracts on someone else. I'm not locking myself into that Kawhi Leonard by giving him a diamond contract. So, if we take a look at silver contracts, I don't want to say I'm sure, but there's a chance we'll see some sitting at 1,500. I mean, they're sitting at 1,400 right now, guys. This is honestly really good value. Like, I would go down to 1,350 and you can scroll. Like, this is honestly what I'll do from time to time. Like, I'll play a couple of games online or I'll do a TT offline game. And then I'll just come and I'll scroll and I'll take a look to see, did anyone post? And right here, no one did. But usually on days where people are ripping packs like crazy is when you're going to see these silver contract stacks pop up for 1,200, 1,300 MT, and then you buy them and you're going to be sitting really pretty. Again, the example that I gave of buying 10 contract stacks, that example included you buying them at 1,500. You saw there were going to be 3 contract stacks at 1,400 that are going to expire in the next handful of minutes. So that was like a mini tip that I felt like sharing because I don't believe in tying yourself up by using a diamond contract. I'd much rather be more flexible with my MT and be more flexible with my contracts, and I think that makes much more sense. And you can see I am sitting on a decent number of these contracts. I mean, these bronze ones I got for like 900 to 1,000 MT, and I'm done buying bronze ones. I think silvers are the way to go. I'm basically set, I think, for like the rest of the year on contracts, especially because I also played 20 games of domination to get the Galaxy Opal, the Aaron Fox, to get the mural a third of the way done. And I wanted to save these just because you saw I just sold 2 silver contracts for 250 a pop, which is insane because, I mean, as I mentioned, if I'm buying silver contract stacks at 1,000 MT a pop, that's 12.5 MT per contract. That comes out to what, 48 MT per 4 contracts. So I made 200 MT profit selling these for 250 and then buying silver contract stacks to the point where I'm basically paying 48 MT per silver contract. So it is really, really nice. And in a way, it makes me feel better about using contracts in this game because when you get silver contract stacks that cheap, you're essentially eliminating the cost of contracts on a per game basis, which I think is pretty nice. So, yeah. I think that's basically all I have to share. I can go ahead and quickly go over my lineup as of right now. John Morant is going to go here, and then we'll have to see how my point guards shape up because, I love Jeremy Lin and I love Gary Payton, so one of them are going to have to move to the bench. Maybe I'll replace Kyrie Irving with one of them because I like Kyrie, but I'm not that much of a dribbler, and I am not good with Kyrie's behind the back or anything, whereas Jeremy Lin and Gary Payton both have really smooth behind the back animations. So, but John Morant will come here. I guess, I don't know where I'm going to put this. Maybe I'll just do something like this. And then I'll put Kawhi here for now. Maybe I'll do something like this for now. because I love Andre Kirilenko and D-Rob is pretty damn good. I guess this is what we're going to be rocking with for right now. I'm pretty happy with this lineup, to be honest with you. And I only really run a 5-man squad since I run clutch time only. So I think that's all I have for you. So we'll see if we get that RJ Barrett card really soon. I'm hopeful that we do. And if he ends up being a top-end card in terms of like a Galaxy Opal, there's no way he gets a Dark Matter, but a man can dream. If he gets a Galaxy Opal card, I'm sure I'll put out a video on him because I've been waiting for a good RJ card. I don't think he's gotten an upgraded card since his Ruby Primetime card or whatever. So, yeah, we are long overdue. I got rid of my Knicks lineup. That is devastating. Yeah, RJ Barrett is well overdue for a card. So hopefully we'll get one in the coming days. Yeah, he needs a new card badly. That was my face when I saw that RJ Barrett was not one of the Moments of the Month cards for the month of February. So don't worry, young prince. Your time is coming very soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see you later.